The Ashanti didn't arrive in Ghana. Ghana grew around them. Long before the word Ghana existed, before borders were drawn with rulers and ink, the people who would later be called Ashanti were already moving, but not as conquerors and not as wanderers. They migrated without leaving. This is the part no one really talks about. The migration that wasn't a journey. Most histories say the Ashanti came from the north, or descended from the ancient Ghana Empire. That's partly true, but misleading. The Ashanti migration was not one long march with drums and banners. It was a slow folding of people into land over generations. Small Akan-speaking clans moved not to escape war, but to follow balance. Balance between forest and savanna, balance between rainfall and soil, balance between spirits and survival. They didn't move all at once. They moved family by family, stool by stool. A grandmother marries into another clan. A hunter follows elephants deeper south. A priest dreams the land has shifted. That's how Ashanti migration happened. Quietly. Why the forest was chosen and why that matters. Most powerful African states rose on open land, easy for horses, armies, and trade routes. The Ashanti did the opposite. They chose the dense forest, a place outsiders feared. Why? Because the forest broke enemy formations, hid villages from surprise attacks, forced unity instead of hierarchy. In the forest, you don't survive alone. This shaped Ashanti culture. Collective power over individual kings, councils over absolute rulers, spiritual authority equal to political authority. The Ashanti didn't migrate to dominate land. They migrated to disappear into it. The forgotten conflict, Ashanti versus other Akan. Another thing rarely said plainly, the Ashanti did not become Ashanti peacefully. Early Akan groups fought each other, not foreigners, not for land, but for who controlled the stools, the symbols of spiritual legitimacy. Some clans refused central authority. Others believed power should be shared. When the Ashanti Confederacy later formed, it wasn't just unity, it was a settlement after long internal tension. History praises unity, but unity often comes after wounds. The Golden Stool was the final migration. By the time Okomfo Anokye summoned the Golden Stool, the Ashanti had already migrated physically. What remained was spiritual migration. The stool didn't mark a beginning. It marked an ending. The end of wandering identities, the end of loose alliances, the end of clan-first loyalty. From that moment, the Ashanti didn't need to move again. The land had accepted them. Why this story isn't online because it doesn't fit. Neat timelines, dramatic battles, one origin narratives. It's slow. It's complex. It doesn't glorify invasion. And most modern histories prefer noise. But the Ashanti story is one of intentional silence. Power built by patience, not speed.